Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ollie here from CryptoVest.com. It's the 24th of October today, and we're going to be looking at Digibyte trading against Bitcoin. We've had a request from OldDog77, so thank you for that. And we're going to be checking this out over one-day candles to begin with. So basically, in the news this week, Digibyte have announced that it will be launching a new upgrade of its Digi-ID called the Open Atom ID, running off SOAP messaging protocol. It's basically developing on their current Digi-ID. It's going to be a faster and simpler service to integrate into websites. For those of you that don't really follow Digibyte or know what Digi-ID is, it's basically one of the first cryptographically secure blockchain authentication systems. So all these sort of username, password things are really not secure at all. And Digibyte are one of the first guys to come in and then use blockchain technology and QR code scanning and things like that to basically increase security, and it's free to use. This isn't me shilling or plugging it, but it's basically free to use, and any website can adopt it and support the authentication program. So it's pretty cool. I quite like the project. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the chart and see what's happening with it. And as you can kind of see here, we've got some kind of key support and resistance areas to take a look at first, and we've got this main one I've highlighted here in blue. Between sort of 325 sats and 357 sats, which have been two key support areas very, very recently in this last sort of few months, since we had the spike up in June and then obviously the bear market decline. It was traveling quite nicely, I suppose, inside this bullish pennant over a long period, so pretty much the whole of this year. Although very recently, as you can see, it's lifted off this uptrending support and is now starting to travel sideways. Like I've said yesterday and the day before, like most assets are at the moment. In the last couple of months, the volatility has really started to drop off. But in this instance, actually recently, you can see that bears have started to overpower this sideways action, is now starting to push down. So let's sort of zoom in on the last couple of weeks and see what's happening. So you can see on the one-day candles, you can see that momentum on the RSI particularly has been decreasing. We're starting to pick up a little bit. It's starting to flick back up. But we're very, very close now. We're at 33 pips now. We're really close to this oversold region, which we've been in a few times over the last couple of months. Overall, momentum is obviously looking like it's declining, and this is obviously apparent as well on the Chaikin money flow indicator. You can see increased selling pressure has now driven the indicator line below the zero line here and is now beneath it. So for now, we're assuming that obviously bears are overpowering the bulls, and we haven't seen a great deal of pushback yet. Obviously, we're still waiting to see something come out of this news, and maybe it just needs a little bit longer to circulate through this community. But we've got a few things interesting. There's like a sort of light, faint uptrending support as well. I was just connecting the lower lows here, and you can see we've already fell through here. This was looking about an hour ago, it was looking kind of good, and we just sort of started to close beneath it now, and this is now looking a bit bearish. So we're now hoping that this uptrending line here we'll pick it up at around 330 sats. Failing that, if it does start to travel sideways along, we'll pick up again along this support at around 325 sats. So that's going to be our sort of first two areas to look at as we're going forward. If we look at Bollinger Bands as well, this kind of confirms the whole bearish sentiment that's going on right now. Bands were constricting through the end of September to obviously through all of October, and now we can see they're starting to expand, and candles are now hugging tightly along the lower band here. So obviously the volatility is increasing, but it's bearish volatility, so we're now starting to decline. So yeah, it's looking bearish for the short term. Hopefully, you know, we may see a late resurgence of bullish support once that news kind of circulates a bit deeper into the crypto community. But for now, it's definitely looking like it's going to continue bearish. I'd say yes. I'd say this uptrending support will need to catch it if we're expecting a bounce, and that'll be around 330 sats. Failing that, this 325 sats has been a very, very strong support, and I think that's only a few percent down from here. So, you know, it's only about a 5% drop until we hit that support line. So hopefully we can find strength and a foothold along here, and then maybe bulls can push on again, and we'll still be sort of within this bullish pennant pattern if that happens. Failing that, then obviously we'll decline further down. We've got a fairly good support at around 300 sats, but the main bottom, if you like, is at around 253 sats here, and we'll pick up where we came in at around March during that bear market. So yeah, I hope you like that one, OldDog77, and the rest of you guys, feel free, everyone, to drop us a comment. Let us know what you want me to check out next, if there's something you really want me to have a look at. And yeah, please like and subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know what you think anyway, and yeah, have a good one, guys. Cheers.